senior year. You know, this has been a pretty crazy past couple months, but we've managed to get through it, and graduation is right around the corner. So on the topic of senior year, I'm here to talk about what I did for my senior project. Now, I've decided to make a video. Why? Because I am just god-awful at speeches, and I get really super nervous, and I figured that this would be a lot easier for me to do. So anyways, I tried to form a band. Now this is something that I've been dreaming about ever since I was a little girl, and this is really exciting to do because this is like one of my lifelong goals, and now it's pretty much achieved, which is amazing. But it wasn't as easy as it looked or sounded. See, the original members of the band that I wanted to get together, it worked for a couple days, and then practices just kept falling apart over time, and by that I mean they didn't happen. And communication was just awful, so I decided that this wasn't going to work within the short amount of time that I had. I was going to use the band that I've been a part of for about maybe a couple months, and I think that was probably the best decision. We got everything done in time, and this band is amazing. We have Brandon Fox. He's the founder of the band, actually. He's on vocals, and he also writes lyrics. We have Josh Anderson as well on vocals, also lyrics. Sarah Jurgens has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. She's, of course, on vocals. And I'm the guitarist. We have Robert Campbell on bass and Jimmy Borsey on drums. And I think that we all just blended very well. Now, what you guys are about to see is our band's cover of a song called Ignorance by Paramore. And we went through a couple practice runs and decided that it was good to film. So I hope you guys enjoy. Here is Ignorance by Paramore. Yes, that is what we achieved. I'm pretty proud of it. I think the other members are proud of it in the short amount of time that we had. And I think that everything just went exceptionally well. And to answer your question, yes, I enjoy this project a lot. Like I said, this has been like a lifelong dream for me, and now to see it achieved is absolutely amazing. Now, as I've previously mentioned, this was not very easy to do because one does not simply form a band just like that. It took a lot of time and effort and a lot of compromising. Working around people's schedules was probably the most difficult thing because you had people who had work, people who had, I believe Jimmy had college and work, and it was just... And I think the severe lack of practices is what really kind of threw us off for a bit. We had a lot of instances where, oh, this person has to work, this person's violently sick, and then this person has family to visit. Coincidentally, all on the same day that we have to practice. And it happened like once or twice. It was like, oh man, okay. But it happened like way too often. And it was really tough to deal with because time was running out. And we were just really getting down to the nitty-gritty, and we had nothing. And we just thought that we could never make it through this in time. It just wouldn't happen. And I'm sure there were multiple occasions where some of us just wanted to throw our hands up, say forget it, I can't do this anymore. There's a lot of things that just went wrong during this whole time. I mean, we thought we had everything under control, and it was, not everything is what it seems. Not everything is as easy as it sounds, and we just felt like giving up at one point. We can't do this. Lift up your eyes, discouraged one. When you feel like giving up, when they say it can't be done, it's up to you to show them why they're wrong. Lift up your eyes. I mean, we got this far. We've come way too far to just give up now. That's one thing that we will not do. And as hard as it is to, keep on trudging through it, it's, and in the end, it's the best thing to do. Most important thing is we worked together, we got everything done in time, which is great. Now, I know a lot of people say that, oh, their senior project really helped them decide what they want to do in their future, and it influenced them. I can't really say that it, changed my mind or influenced me too much, only because I knew I was pretty certain on what I wanted to do with my life, and that I wanted to be a musician. I mean, it definitely challenged me, no doubt about that. I mean, it almost didn't happen. But you definitely realize the challenges and the obstacles that are there, and you get to experience them hands-on. Challenges of being involved in music, getting others to become involved in music, and it's I'd say 99.9% of the time it is not about just you or just this person or just that person. It's a whole group effort, and it's very difficult at times, and at other times it can just blend beautifully. But it definitely was a rocky road at the start, and I definitely learned to be organized. That's the main thing, along with learning to compromise. Everybody has different ideas, everybody has something to bring to the table, and we all need to understand that. I don't think that was too big of an issue, though. We all kind of listened to each other, which was really great. Communication is another thing that is really important. I think that's key. And there's a lot of communication problems with the other band, and there weren't nearly as many issues with communication with this one, because everybody knew what they had to do. Everybody knew what others wanted to do, and it was everybody worked together. With that, thank you for watching and or listening. I hope you enjoyed my secret project. I know I certainly did. And best of luck to everyone in their future.